You're watching Coping with COVID-19 with Chris Manners. Today's special guest is Phil Ginsburg.
Hi, I'm Chris Manners and you're watching Coping with COVID-19. Today my guest is Phil Ginsburg. He's the General Manager of the San Francisco Recreation and Parks Department and a California State Park Commissioner. Mr. Ginsburg, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Chris. Really appreciate it.
Last time we talked, you told us how the pandemic has put a real damper on the celebrations we had planned for Golden Gate Park's 150th anniversary. But I've heard you have an exciting new celebratory exhibit that features social distancing and is outside, so it's safer. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. Yeah, Chris, the Golden Gate Park 150th anniversary wasn't the celebration that we had hoped for or planned for, but when life deals you lemons, you try to make lemonade. And we've been able to engage people in the park in a variety of ways. And our most recent effort is behind me. It's Entwined. It's a public art installation that has transformed Peacock Meadow, which is a beautiful meadow in between McLaren Lodge and the Conservatory of Flowers, into an enchanted forest of otherworldly shapes and ever-changing light. It's, again, an effort to close out our Golden Gate Park's 150th year with a little bit of joy and to inject some light into these dark winter nights and allow people to have outdoor, socially distant fun.
That's great. So, how long will the installation be in place, and what are the hours that people can go and see it? Also, are the walkways suitable for strollers and wheelchairs?
Well, the installation will run through February 28th with a possible extension, and it is 100% accessible. The lights go on at sundown, and we are closing around 8:30 to make sure that people are safe and that they get home in time for the city's curfew. And, this is a good point to note that we're not supposed to be gathering. We're not supposed to be, celebrating or partying out there, unfortunately. It is a beautiful exhibit and one which can be seen from the JFK sidewalk, or you can wander into the meadow. But we ask that people be really mindful of the circumstances in which we find ourselves. The most important thing for us all is to be safe and healthy and responsible. So do not make plans to show up with other households. It's intended just for your own household. It is very family friendly. Come see it. It's beautiful. Get a little taste of the holidays and then leave so other people can enjoy it. And if it's too crowded at any particular point in time, come back again. It's going to be around for a while.
How long does it take to walk around the exhibit?
Well, you could be there for 5 minutes or 15 minutes. Or longer if it's not crowded. It's about in an acre of meadow, but it's very visible even from a fully accessible sidewalk. You'll get a sense of it. Behind me, what you see is, basically there are sculpted trees and other shapes that illuminate, and it's gorgeous. I got a chance to visit over the weekend. And by the way, this is just one stop along an evening exploration of the park. The Conservatory of Flowers has a wonderful lighting exhibit on its face that you can enjoy, which is just a few hundred yards to the west. And then if you head into the music concourse, even though our observation wheel is not turning at the moment because of COVID, it is still lit up for the holidays and just as beautiful as it's been. And then we have our amazing Spreckels Temple of Music, which was recently renovated and also lit up in holiday lights.
Finally, I understand the installation was created by a Bay Area industrial artist, Charles Gadakin. Is the art original to Golden Gate Park, and how was the installation funded?
Well, Entwined is a new concept designed for Golden Gate Park, although parts of it were installed previously, actually in Toronto at a light festival in Canada, and also in Las Vegas. The installation's been paid for through private donations to the San Francisco Parks Alliance's Golden Gate Park 150 campaign, and blessedly doesn't use any city funding. And the installation was chosen because It reflects a park steeped in arts and creativity, science and technology, and history and culture. And for over 30 years, Charles Gatikin's award-winning artwork has been exhibited throughout the Bay Area and internationally.
That's very exciting. I can't wait to visit it. Safely, of course.
Yes, wear a mask, distance, sanitize, and don't gather.
That's right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, Mr. Ginsberg. I really appreciate the time you've given us today.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for giving so much attention to Golden Gate Park, which has been so important to all of us during COVID and has truly helped us cope during COVID and deserves an extra bit of love and attention on its 150th anniversary.
Indeed. And that's it for this episode. We'll be back with more pandemic-related information shortly. You've been watching Coping with COVID-19. For SFGovTV, I'm Chris Manners. Thanks for watching.